Hey everyone, me, Tali. We're back with another video. This video is going to be about the 30 days since we started collecting, the ups, the downs, and what we've been able to do. So let's dive right into this. So once we decided on starting to collect, it wasn't really a decision. It was pretty much, I went out, I saw a Lego set, I kind of fell in love with it, and I did my best to convince my wife to buy it. That didn't work. So one day she surprised me with the Droid set, which is the first one that I've had in this new beginning of collecting. We used to collect back in the day, 2005, 6, 7. We had a bunch of those old Lego sets, but we never really kept any of them. We just sold them off as we went, depending on what we were into or what it is that we wanted to get out of them, whether buying a house, whether putting in for a car, whatever it was, we would sell them off. But these we started buying. We started realizing, damn, Legos have gotten expensive in the last years since I started buying Legos. I remember buying the Millennium Falcon. Wasn't too crazy. It was about 150 bucks, but it had a lot of pieces. This nowadays is pretty much standard pricing for a lot of these Lego sets, especially with those piece counts. So we started looking. We've seen how the prices have jumped from a lot of these sets. These sets have gotten way bigger. One of the things that helps us out a lot when it comes to these Lego sets is that we buy with discounts. We go to the Lego store over in Disney Springs. We have annual passes or cast member discounts. So we get those discounts right from the Lego store. So it allows us to not spend as much as normal to get these Lego sets. And then when we shop online, we use Rakuten, which is a app that you can download or an extension you can get on your browser, that every time you purchase something, depending on what store you're purchasing it from, it'll give you a percentage from your purchase. So you get money sent to you via check. So as you buy, you get money back. So at the end of, I believe it's like 2 months, you'll get a check back for a rebate or rewards for everything you've spent. So the last time that we got a check, it was a good check, about $60. So that tells you right there, we spent a lot on Legos. I am gonna put a link in the description below for our Rakuten link. So if you want to save money, you use it, you get money, we get money, help support the channel. So go ahead, use it freely, share it. But once you create your own account, you can then share your link with people you may know, and then you'll be able to get money back. So the link is in the description. We're not sponsored or we're not doing anything with Rakuten in any way. This is just a way for for us to be able to. The biggest obstacle that I came across, and me as a collector, is an obstacle that we all come across, and that is differentiating collecting to an addiction. Which one is it that you're doing? I went from collecting to being addicted to buying and collecting like that. It was just a matter of a couple of weeks, and it was insane. As you know, from all the Lego sets that I have right next to me, it became an addiction very fast. But as a new collector, the biggest reason for the addiction was the fear of missing out on a specific Lego set that might sell out, might retire, not really knowing too much about the retiring process at the time, but it was that fear that, man, if I don't get this, I'm going to miss out, like I did with the Disney Castle. I had the Disney Castle in my hand, and I said, you know what? I will pick this up next week. Guess what? Sold out, retired. No one has it anymore. Now, if I want it, I'm going to have to go spend about $500 for a Lego set that I could have gotten for less. So now if I want that Lego set, guess what? Now I got to spend more money, about $500 probably, to buying it in the secondary market because it's all sold out. Missed out on that opportunity, and that was where it all started. Once that happened, I started researching. I started doing my homework. I started looking at all these Lego sets, and started looking at retirement dates. I started looking at value. I started looking at it more of a investment than I did collecting. I completely flipped the switch when it came to what it was that I was doing. I didn't understand the long-term investing. I didn't understand, and that's something that I hope everyone comes out of this video understanding. You cannot think that you're going to be able to invest in a Lego set today and immediately make money out of it next week, next month, 6 months. You're looking at years on some Lego sets. But probably one of the biggest mistakes I made, and I'll admit it right now, I stuck to the Lego sets that I like: Star Wars, Marvel at times, and Harry Potter. Those three themes are literally the only themes I actually really looked into. I didn't research anything else. Lego Friends. I didn't research movies like Jurassic Park or Avengers. I didn't really look into anything like that except just the sets that I liked. And because of that, I started falling in love with the investment, which is something you don't want to do. I learned that the hard way. Once you fall in love with the investment, you're going to end up spending more money thinking that the things that you like and you love, other people are going to like and love, and other people are going to want to, at some point, spend the money to get it once it's retired. For a while, I started not being able to differentiate what I was doing. Was I collecting or was I investing? I'm buying sets, I'm getting sets, but I'm leaving them in the boxes because I'm scared to use. I'm scared to open them, scared to build them, just because I'm afraid that if I do that and they all of a sudden blow up, I'm gonna miss out. So I started becoming more of an investor than a collector, and that's when it clicked. I needed to find out what the results have been of all my investments, all the stuff that I've sold, all the stuff that I've purchased. What are the numbers? Did I spend way more than I actually made? Once I started doing that math, it started making sense. I started to realize that I became more of an investor. And that's when I said to myself, all right, from now on, I'm only going to purchase potential investments in order to be able to turn them over later down the line to purchase other Lego sets that I want to collect and I want to build. As you guys know, there's a ton of Lego sets here. A lot of these are gifts, but a lot of these are purchased by myself and the wife. In money terms alone, I can say that we've spent over $4,000 on Lego sets. Easy, 4,000. That's on the low side. On the investment side, going out and purchasing Lego. The one thing I wish I knew then, and I wish I can go back and tell myself, that is money planning. Planning what you're spending, planning when you're spending it, planning how much you're going to be spending, and then determining whether or not that money you're spending, you're going to be able to turn into additional funds later to be able to support the collection that you're trying to build. And that is where the wife and I decided on looking into all the numbers and now saying, all right, now we have this set, we can purchase this set, let it retire, later down the line, when we turn it over, we can use it to purchase a brand new set at that time. And again, that is a collection that is self-sustaining. And that's what my target is. I want to have a self-sustaining collection of either Legos, of action figures, whatever it is. I want to be able to have it be self-sustaining. So as I buy and sell, I buy to keep. So I always have the collections that I like, the figures or those sets that I like, but at the same time, not pay for any of them. All of them end up being free. That is the goal. That should be the goal for a lot of collectors out there. In a very short summary, here it is. We spent a lot of money. We made some good money with Lego sets that we've purchased and then resold. Using discounts is a big plus. Rakuten is actually a really big advantage when you're purchasing stuff online. You get money back. So don't forget, link in the description, click on it, support us, support yourself. And also, don't fall in love with your investment. Once you fall in love with your investment like I did, you're never going to want to get rid of it. You're looking for a reason to hold it, even though you think you should sell it now, because if you don't sell it now, you might have to wait a couple of years before you sell it. Now you have just money sitting there. And we don't have a capital here where we have that money to spend and just let sit and collect dust. We don't have that capital as of yet. But we are working on trying to get to that point where we can take some collections and hold them for a little while to see what happens after retirement. I am no financial advisor. Oh, God knows I am no financial advisor. I am the opposite. I'll advise you to take the money out of your wallet and spend it on something. So don't take my words as financial advice in any way, shape, or form. But I am going to say, make sure you plan on what it is you want to buy, when it is you want to buy it. Don't feel like you need to go out on day one to buy what you want. Wait, there's going to be discounts. There's going to be sales. Wait, there's no rush. So let me know in the comments below if Lego collecting or collecting in general has ever become an addiction for you to a point where you're collecting and sometimes you don't even know what you have because you're just buying as you see it. Or if you have been collecting and you've turned it into an investment, you don't have to tell us how much success you have. Tell me if it's an investment or if it's a purchase or something that you don't regret. You don't got to tell us how much money you've made. We just want to know if it's something you regret or don't regret. So don't forget to comment below. Hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, like this video, share this video. It would help support the channel. So thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. When I stream, usually on Saturdays, we usually give away stuff. This coming Saturday, we're going to be giving away 2 battle packs live on stream to a lucky subscriber. So make sure to subscribe, come by the stream, say hi, so you can be eligible to win one of these battle packs. Take care of yourself, be nice to each other, support each other, have yourselves a great day. OBG out.